We all want to be happy and successful, right? But we all have a problem with giving up the destructive habits that keep us stagnant in life. Here are my top 3 habits to give up forever if you want to live a happy and fulfilling life, coming up next. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Joe. As you guys know, I help people with personal growth and self-development, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 3 destructive habits that you need to give up instantly in order to start improving your life. So we all have good habits, right? Whether this be, reading a book once in a while, exercising, and then we all have some bad habits, right? My bad habit is surfing YouTube for hours on end and watching anime. Now, this for you could be not sticking to NoFap, watching pornography, letting the dopamine go wild, anything for you. Now I'm not here to tell you to give up any habit. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy makes you happy. I'm not here to stop you. I'm just only here to give you the real life facts. But if you want to be successful and to be your greatest version, you're going to have to start giving up some of the habits that are keeping you stagnant in your life. Also, you're going to have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable as well, because when you start to give up destructive habits, right, you start to lean towards other destructive habits. And I've noticed this especially myself when I was dealing with NoFap. I started caffeine, and then I started dealing with caffeine addiction and NoFap. It wasn't balancing out. I didn't replace one habit with a good habit. And now I'm going to be explaining 3 habits that you need to get rid of in order to start living a more happy and fulfilling life coming up now. Now, the first habit you need to give up is stop wasting time. With the world full of distractions now, more than ever, social media, TV, video games, gossiping, coronavirus, Trump being impeached. There's so many fucking distractions, man. You actually forget that you have a dream and you have a goal, you have aspirations, you have a vision for yourself in the future that you must attain. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You must get to that goal. But we get distracted so much by all these supernormal stimulus, and we get distracted so much by whatever's going on around us that we forget to actually look on the inside. And we always forget that we have to be present sometimes. I believe that it's alright to be in your head a little bit. You don't always have to be present. You don't always have to be mindful. I feel like sometimes you do need to look forward a little bit into the future. But there comes a time when you do have to come to thyself. There comes a time when you need to stop wasting time and start taking action. You have to start noticing how much time you're actually wasting on these external sources. You got my drift here? Now, I'm not saying you can't go on social media, you can't play your game, you can't watch your TV. I still watch my anime, I still watch YouTube videos. It's all about balance. You have to do what is important to you first before you go on and do the other things like social media, TV, video games. You have to make sure everything is in balance, everything is aligned. Because if you're not in alignment with your true goals and you're distracted by everything else, you will suffer in the long term. That is my first toxic habit you need to give up. Stop wasting time. Go after your dreams. Become aware of what's going on around you and start looking on the inside. Now, the second most toxic habit, in my personal opinion, is to give up hanging around negative people or people who are not in your best purpose or people who are just not goal-oriented in your life, not chasing their dreams. Now, take a look about who you spend your time with. Are these friends goal-oriented? Are they pushing you to be your best version possible? Chances are you who are watching this video right now are aware of your goals. Now, I'm not saying that your friends aren't going to figure it out. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But if you're aware of your goals, right, you need to separate yourselves from them. You need to start looking at your life and be an observer of your life rather than to be in with them just because they're your friends. Now, these people might be friends. They might not mean any harm to you. But if you are currently aware of your goal and you're not chasing it because of these people sucking out your energy, you gotta dash. You gotta skirt, man. Because these people are trapped in their own little world. These people are living the eat, sleep, entertainment, repeat cycle. That is the most toxic. That is zombie. That is a zombie right there. People who are like that, zombies. Now, they might not even know that they're in this state as well. Now, I'm not saying giving up give up all your friends. I'm not saying that by any means necessary. You do need social interaction. It is a human necessity. You cannot live, you will start to go crazy without social interaction. I mean, I'm stupid. I just don't talk to nobody for weeks on end. But that's just me personally. I can deal with being alone. Now, again, I'm not saying give up all your friends. Just those who don't have any goals or any future visions. It's as simple as that. Also, you need to give up the people who are in a constant state of negativity, depressed, anxious, because these people are siphoning your energy and you don't even realize that they're siphoning your energy. Like, have you ever, I'm gonna give you guys an example real quick. Have you ever been with somebody, right? And like you felt great before, like you were happy, you were doing your own thing, you got a burrito, you know, chilling. And like, you go meet up with a friend and then they're all depressed and shit. And then you go meet up with them, and then after 20 minutes, you notice that all your energy's gone. I was just fucking happy. What happened? What happened? And then these type of people you just need to get away from completely. You need to cut the tie, and that's that. You just need to cut that tie. And I know it's tough cutting these people off. These people were your friends for a long time. Like, it's hard. I get it. But you have to realize that you come first in your life, and if you have stagnant people in your life will be stagnant. You are the 5 closest people you surround yourself with. That's why I stay alone. Now, the choice is yours. If you want to keep your friends, go for it. If you don't want to keep your friends, do you. I perfectly condone in that. Just chase your dreams. That's the only thing I want you guys to do. Now, this one fucking pisses me off. Now, what is the third toxic habit you need to get rid of completely? This one pisses me off so much, especially in men. It pisses me off so much. I'm sorry for my mouth in this video. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling real good. Seeking validation. Stop seeking validation, man. That makes you so beta. That makes you so beta, man. Now, once you look for an external force to validate you, you are already putting yourself in doubt. You're doubting your abilities. You get my drift? Now, there's a difference between validation and constructive criticism. I ask some people sometimes, like, to go check out my YouTube video, let me know what I can improve on. That's constructive criticism. I want to know, I want feedback to what I can improve. But the moment you say something along the lines of, hey, I got a 90 on this exam, Mom, are you happy with me? And she says, yeah, why are you seeking validation? Grow up. The only validation you need is from yourself. And validation is empty and fleeting and never lasts. And it causes you to start resenting yourself. The more you want people to validate you, the more you start to resent yourself, because then you're putting yourself in further doubt and further doubt. And this is like a vicious cycle, because then you become reliant on this validation or on these dopamine hits. And then when someone doesn't validate you, you feel like you're a piece of shit scumbag. You feel like you're garbage. Now, that's real talk right there. Like, I remember I used to be like that when I was a kid. Like, I'd be like, Ma, look, I did good on this test or whatever. And she'd be like, yeah. And then she would say, oh, let me see your report card. I got 65 average because I didn't want to be in school no more. I was upset with myself because I wanted validation from her. And then once I hit around 16, 17, I stopped seeking validation from anybody else. Because I started to realize that my validation was the only validation that mattered to me. There's a difference between constructive criticism and validation, though. And I feel like there's a fine line that everybody needs to learn in that. Take the criticism, apply it to your life, but validation, completely cut that out. That is super toxic, super beta, and I hate when people seek validation. Now that's gonna be the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, if you're going through hell, keep fucking going. Hit it.